Shall I tell you another strange story today?
Yes.
In this issue, we will talk about what happens when you fall to Mars. The first thing that happens when you fall to Mars is that you will receive a severe shock when you land. The Martian atmosphere is only about 1% of the Earth's atmosphere, and its density is so thin that even with a parachute, the landing speed is extremely fast. Therefore, a highly shock-resistant design is required for the landing. If the landing is successful, the equipment will need to adapt to the composition of the atmosphere, topography, and weather conditions in order to survive on the Martian surface. The Martian atmosphere is mainly composed of carbon dioxide and is very thin and cold, requiring appropriate heat-retaining materials and heat-generating devices. In addition, the Martian surface is subject to strong radiation, which is 5 to 10 times higher than that of the Earth. To cope with this, appropriate radiation protection is necessary. Once the probe lands on Mars, it will conduct various observations by remote control from the Earth. Observations will be made on Martian topography and geological features, atmospheric composition and weather conditions, and comparisons with Earth. As Mars exploration progresses, it is expected that we will gain a better understanding of its detailed properties and evolution. Mars, like Earth, has the potential for the existence of water and is considered potentially habitable by humans in the future. For this reason, plans for manned exploration of Mars are currently underway, and exploration techniques and knowledge of Mars are becoming increasingly important. A manned expedition to Mars will require the necessary facilities for a long-term stay. Facilities for habitation, power generation equipment, food and water supply systems, and medical facilities are required. In addition, the Martian atmosphere contains very little oxygen, and an appropriate oxygen production system will be needed to supply the oxygen needed for human respiration. Furthermore, the gravity on Mars is only about 1/3 that of the Earth, and the effects on the human body, such as loss of muscle strength and bone density due to a long stay, must also be considered. Therefore, health management and exercise facilities for astronauts are required. Although there are technical and financial challenges to manned exploration, interest in and fascination with Mars are high, and research and development for the realization of manned exploration is progressing. It is believed that humans may begin living on Mars in the future. Many problems still remain for human habitation on Mars. For example, we need technology to efficiently convert the carbon dioxide in the Martian atmosphere into oxygen, we need a long-term sustainable energy supply system, and we need to build homes and farmland. In addition, the Martian environment is very different from Earth's and has been shown to be biologically harsh. The Martian surface is subject to high levels of radiation, and the water and oxygen necessary to sustain life on the surface of Mars are very limited compared to those on Earth. Therefore, living on Mars requires a higher level of technology and adaptability than life on Earth. However, Mars is within close proximity to Earth, and in the future, with advances in manned exploration and space exploration technology, habitation on Mars may become a realistic possibility. Mars is a terrestrial planet similar to Earth, and research on Mars could lead to environmental issues on Earth and the search for extraterrestrial life. Research on habitation on Mars is ongoing and is being actively pursued by private companies and space agencies, including NASA, which is sending its Mars rover, Perseverance, to Mars in 2020 to survey the surface and collect samples. SpaceX, a private company, is also working on a manned flight plan to Mars, with the first manned mission to Mars planned for 2024. While there are tremendous technical challenges to habitation on Mars, it is expected that in the future, life on Mars will be possible in an environment different from that of Earth. Mars habitation could lead to advances in life-supporting technologies on extraterrestrial planets and have a significant impact on the future of human space exploration.